That's better. That's more like it from the world champion.
Yeah, and it's almost like just a little bit of anger inside of himself, at himself, and something snapped there, and he got it right.
140.
Wouldn't a break of throwback be wonderful? He has to have a great setup and then hope Michael misses the 64. And if another one of those leaves double 12, wow!
71.
Well, all of a sudden, Peter Wright looks like he's turned up in this game. But he might be 2-0 down. Aberdeen make their preferences known. Okay, it's not exactly what he wanted.
48.
But he did get a dart at double, which he missed.
They didn't like the cut of Michael's tartan at all there.
He had 6 consecutive perfect darts to set up this chance. Which he does take. Last dart in hand to break straight back.
Yeah, that's really impressive. And, you know, mid-leg, he was just looking.
Two darts missed, and Peter Wright can level again.
You know, and he hit the single that time. Who knows, right? Well, that's a great single 20 to leave the stops. There was no obstruction. He just had a perfectly clear sight line, didn't have to move or anything, and bang in. And I think he's really feeling this support of the Scottish crowd here. It might not have felt it so much at first, maybe felt even pressured. But as this has gone on, he's embraced this Aberdeen audience.
And that is a third 180 for Peter Wright in this game. He is here to spoil people's parties, Peter Wright. He cannot reach the top 4, but he wants to leave on a high. 5 perfect darts. And then one in the skinny one.
Well, you never know. We're thinking 9s, right? And I remember myself because I was involved in a match, but Aberdeen brings out a lot of magic. Usually it's high averages. Phil Taylor, MVG, but could there be 9s in the future here?
Well, what a leg of darts this is from Peter Wright. A 4th maximum leaves him on double 10 after 9 darts. This to hit the front for the first time in this game and win this leg by nearly 300 points.
Yeah, well, Peter, he hasn't had a 140 yet. He's had the 4 180s, a 171, but no just scoring 140. So he's really blitzing the treble. And
58.
Well, he could have thought about bringing the bullseye into play just to leave himself a more makeable finish. But if Peter Wright doesn't pick up at least 1 treble, in fact, does not matter anymore. Michael Smith has got time. It's a nightmare visit and not a good leg from Snakebite.
yeah, and a 1-2-3 where it's pretty much have fun. Just make sure you get some big solids. Exactly what he's doing there. Leaves 60. I really think that was a lot better turn than most of the viewers probably thought. It was just make sure you get the meat of each segment, and he's left 60.
61, in fact.
61, excuse me. But still back for the 25 and a double 18, which he's handled well.
Yeah, great leg of darts there from Michael Smith. There wasn't much coming back at him, but it does not matter. He's done his job. He will throw for the match, and a vital 2 points to keep him hot on the heels of the top 4. Peter Wright shakes his head, because 8 legs into this game, things were looking good.
Well, again, that 60 opening.
Smith has got a chance to set this up, then take it out, and put 2 points on the board.
47.
But it's not a good setup.
No, and wouldn't a maximum rock this audience back into action?
They might get it. They have got what they want. It's a 5th 180 for Peter Wright. And Michael Smith, who was strolling towards the win, is now struggling, or is he? Is he double 13? What a way to win it! Michael Smith with a massive 2 points in Aberdeen. He beats Peter Wright and stays in the hunt for the top four. He is hot on the coattails of the likes of MVG and Nathan Aspinall. And it is the Asp who will go up again against Luke Littler once more in the
17.
Yes.
But he seems to pull the four quite often, doesn't he?
Yes.
And he's left tops here, Littler, for a 13-dart leg. Not unlucky for Luke. Needs to take a 14th dart, and he'll have to reload that one.
Not in.
Rare to miss a brace at double 10, but that's what's happened here.
Kind of feels a bit like a break, but it would be a hold because his scoring in this leg has not been great. But that's a great marker. It's unlucky. Really unlucky.
55. Luke, you've acquired
Well,
20.
surely this time. Well, come on now. What's happening here? Four on the trot at that target, his favourite target, and another.
Nathan,
Well,
you've
the last
acquired
start of double
65.
five was dismal. Oh, what a pinch. What a nick. Nicked.
Aspinall takes the lead, as Wayne said. And that was 6-5.
100.
Cracking last start from Nathan. Was looking to keep straight or at the treble. Would have left 170, but he's left the 130.
140. Nathan, you've acquired
To edge in front
130.
again, and you'd feel he's odds on to have 2 visits here, but it's no guarantee. 90 left, the choice is his. Goes for the ball, finds it to leave tops,
Luke, you've
unless
acquired
Littler
161.
has a roof-raising 3-figure outshot, and he may have. Oh, he may have. Bullseye says he will. That's how close he was to the breaker throw and the lead as it whistled just wide of the target.
Oh, cracking. 3-2 lead.
Shot at it, Wayne, if Aspinall could knock in a couple of big trebles here.
Indeed, he's hit 2 maxes. He'd love another one. It's all about timing.
100. Luke, you acquire 144.
Both players on 144, but Littler favourite by virtue of throwing first at the target. Double 12.
132.
Same equation. Will it be a similar outcome, or has Aspinall got the big finish at the end of his right hand?
We're at the top of that 60. May stay there.
128. Luke, you acquired 12.
Double 6 eastern side of the board on the outside wire. Inside wire, double 3, bottom of the board, southern end, and Littler finds the target. Well, he's missed the ball for a 161, double 12 for a 144, but in the end, he holds his throw for the 3rd time. They're trading holds, and if they keep doing that way, the first leg.
146.
Well, Michael Smith took this out, but not that way. Ended up on double 13, the bully boy. Aspinall can't finish in 1 turn, but banking on getting a second one. But we've seen Littler almost take out 161. There's going to be no almost about it this time.
100. Nathan, you've acquired 90.
Well, 20 is the Mardell approved route, or the treble, and he hasn't found that either. Missed the segment, but leaves double 18. Big dart, missed it.
54.
That felt like a big moment, Roderick.
54.
Could this change the game? 16 tops. Look at that. Can you get any more central?
He hit
What
it
a
with
dart.
authority, didn't he?
Didn't he just? Look at this. And look at the response. You don't get a lot out of Littler. You did last week, like he said, it was all banter.
That we just saw there at double 18 is a big miss now, because Littler has broken throw. Despite missing 13 darts at a double himself, he leads now 4-3.
Yeah, he's outscored Nathan, isn't he?
Yes.
So 10 more darts at a double. He's averaging 102 to Nathan's 90. Nathan is now hanging on by his fingertips. This is for an 11-dart leg. He's looking for the 54.
53.
Well, barring a whole host of accidents on the doubles, Littler is going to go 5-3 up and push Aspinall to the point of no return. Tops here, and he's got plenty of time if he needs it. He doesn't need it. Cleans up, wants to move on to leg 9, the one he hopes to be the final leg in this match.
Otherwise, Michael van Gerwen will be getting a bye.
Last year it was Van Gerwen with the injury, who pulled out before his semi-final with Dimitri van den Bergen, went on to beat the aforementioned Price in the Aberdeen final.
And the following week, Michael van Gerwen won the final.
When we doubted whether he'd even play at the O2, such was the injury when we were in Aberdeen.
Yeah.
And not only did he play, he bulldozed his way to the title, including an absolute demolition of Gerwyn Price in the O2 showpiece. Aspinall's 4th maximum, he leads that stat cap. Can't finish here now, the Nuke.
114.
Superb.
Nathan, you've acquired 12.
Double 6 to stay in the fight.
This simply has to go. And it went. It was pumped. Not an easy double.
Well, it'll be 20 ball. Bullseye to wrap it up.
55.
It's a wild miss, and Aspinall gets the reprieve he craved.
61st. 51 for the bullseye. We'll be disappointed there, really disappointed. But Littler loves 30.
He'll go straight at this. Well, Aspinall waits. Will he get the poke at double 12, or is Littler going to slam the door on his fingers and dish out the pain in Aberdeen? No, he's not. 3-match darts. Darts Javu from last week, except the mirror image. It's Littler missing match darts that Aspinall missed last week.
It's all swings and roundabouts. It's all timing. What comes around goes around. And he will absolutely love that. Don't forget, this is massive for Michael Smith. I know he's his mate. Smith is Nathan's mate, but he'd have wanted Littler to hit that.
Deciding leg, and Nathan Aberdeen.
This is absolutely epic arrows. 3 140s.
Wow. The pressure was on, and he responded. Will he get the 81 for the win?
81.
Bullseye leaves. He misses it again for the match. He went that way because he didn't fear Aspinall taking out the 160, but he realised that it was more than possible.
Yeah, especially if this first treble goes. Oh, this is on. This is on. This is... It's off now.
140.
What an effort. He knows. 2 weeks running, Rodriguez at darts.
Aspinall misses a match start in the last leg to beat Littler. Now he's got to hope again. Double 10. And Luke Littler, for the second straight week, the league leader holds on to win a last leg decider against Nathan Aspinall. And again, the reaction is dynamic. He really enjoyed that, and he wanted to give it back to the crowd. Maybe he felt that Aspinall was getting the support of the Scottish fans.
100, and Rob Cross might sense a little opportunity here.
Yeah, well, Michael was getting some rhythm there, and I think that whole process kind of took him out of the focus he had. Didn't do anything to Cross, though.
Looking sharp at the start of this one. Michael van Gerwen, much like his points, not quite sharp enough, it would seem. Double 18 for 2-0.
Neither one of them sticking so far. Well, if there's one segment that he adores above all, it's the 18s. Scoring or doubling, you know,
Yes.
seems to like them.
That whole 18 segment, a key part of his game. It's not just back-to-back wins that Rob Cross has produced against MVG. They are big wins. Final of the Slam and the brilliant run at the World Championship. Just thought he might be dropping off a little bit in recent weeks, but there have been signs that he's still playing top-level stuff. That is a top-level visit from MVG as he looks to break back.
Yeah, and went to the 19 segment from the start there and stayed with it well.
Double 19 found. That is a breaker throw. Michael Van Gerwen into this game now. Brilliant setup, brilliant check out, throwing to level the match all of a sudden. Knows he is in a battle here against a bloke who's beaten him the last 2 times they've met. And he keeps on coming at him, Rob Cross.
I believe 94. No. Well, 132 is pretty tasty.
Treble 17. For a 161.
Yeah, up against the 50 wire.
It'll be the same target to start for Rob Cross here. Treble 19 would leave the bullseye. Didn't really threaten it in the end.
Yeah, Michael under pressure here, though. You got to clean up well. Something you've done a million times. Bang, bang. 1,000,001.
Proper game this. Rob Cross looking to keep his hopes. But this may be a chance for MVG. It is a chance. Oh, it is a chance. And for the second time in the match, he misses the bullseye for a monster checkout.
Yeah, the 161 and now the 167. You get the feeling he's determined to get one, though. This is not so spectacular, but it would be crushing to Van Gerwen. Double 18 to hold the throw. Old favorite is true again. And Michael, you know, he's done everything he possibly can to get the break, but wow, just missed on the wire.
Well, once again, Van Gerwen crashes in at the start of a leg. He's averaging 115 right now, but Rob Cross is standing strong on his own throw.
Bull in a finish.
It's good. Pressure on this. Treble 20 would be the obvious start. Some players do look at the bullseye. Don't think Cross is going to do that.
He's hoping for 2 trebles is what he's hoping for to get to the outer ring, but now 1 might save his neck.
He is now relying on the 3-time world champion failing to take out this 70. They'll only get 1 dart. Double 16. And Michael Van Gerwen takes his chance and leads in this match for the first time. In the end, it wasn't one of those 11 or 12 darters, it was a 15 darter, and Rob Cross, unable to take his chance, has allowed Van Gerwen to just move up in his slipstream. Back visits without a big treble. He leaves the 146. We saw Michael Smith dig himself out of potential trouble by winning the match with this checkout. And make no mistake, Michael Van Gerwen, if he does not do what Michael Smith did earlier, he might be in trouble. And he's not going to do it.
And from where Rob Cross was in this leg, to have this great chance at the break, to keep the match alive, he's done very well.
Stuck to his task. A chance to level and then throw for the match. That is nowhere near. He cannot understand how he's missed it by so much. But he makes up for it with a final dart, and we are going the distance in this one. Cross was holding Van Gerwen off for so much of this game. Then
finish this match much lower, 105 or something, even if it doesn't go to plan. Wow, what a composed dart player Rob Cross is. This in the deciding leg, and as you said, going about his business, going about the plan.
23.
It's good, but advantage Cross. Could MVG be about to lose this, despite averaging close to 110? And put his playoff hopes in real peril, because Cross keeps on coming at it.
Well, it certainly would be categorized in my mind as unfair to him. It's a very harsh reality here.
44.
Barely down to a finish. Cross to beat Michael van Gerwen for the third time on the spin. Double 16. Can he find his way through? Match darts missed, and when you've already threatened two massive checkouts and missed the bullseye for both of them, he gets another go. Another go.
Oh, the same result though. All three attempts were 25 instead of bowling. Playing so well, yet he's almost done for the evening.
3 times he's missed the bullseye for an enormous checkout. And Rob Cross has beaten Van Gerwen for the 3rd time running in this year's Premier League, and thrown Mighty Mike, the defending champions, hopes of reaching the playoffs into doubt. He is
your opponent's throw, not on your own throw, because that could be catastrophic.
Oh yeah. You're never on your throw. That is for sure. You have to always at least make your opponent earn their victories, and if you start giving away legs on the throw, well, then you might as well not even be up on the stage.
Well, Luke Littler here averaging 111 and change early on in the piece. And in our last match we saw a case of OMG MVG as he averaged 108 and got turned over by Rob Cross. Double 12. He missed this in the last match against Aspinall. He's canned it this time. Littler on fire early on. Here he is, Michael Smith. 2-1 up. The 144 taking the average to 114.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit of a lackluster first. Has had his way a lot of the time with Luke Littler, but Luke Littler just rampant tonight. Rampant of late, just so confident.
Double 11 for a 1-2-4 to go alongside the 1-4-4.
Doesn't look like he's competing at the highest level. It looks like he's just painting a fence the way he goes about it.
Numerically huge and significantly huge in this match. Littler producing a finishing clinic, a high outshot clinic here. I think his best hope is to go into the corridor and get a fire extinguisher, because either to put out the Littler fire or knock him over the head with it, because he's absolutely flying here, Littler.
Quite right, either end would do it here, but
when he plays like this, he looks unbeatable.
I mean, this is almost a given he finishes this, isn't it?
And another! Oh, it's exquisite.
It's just too hot, too good. And it's too brief an appearance. He's playing so well. He's not up on the stage long enough for my liking. I want to see these sorts of darts for an hour.
Well, if you're enjoying this, you will get to see him play best of 19 and maybe best of 21 on finals night at the O2. And you'll see him at the match play too, live on Sky Sports in Blackpool, where he's currently the favourite with bookmakers to pick up the big prize in Blackpool. And who is to doubt this man the way he's playing here? I'm not sure there's many players currently on the hockey who could hold on to his coattails here when he's throwing like this. Van Gerwen 16-17, Phil Taylor any time in the early 21st century perhaps. But those two Aerosmiths aren't around in that kind of form at this moment in time.
Well, we thought we had the player that could tame Luke Littler, but not the Luke Littler of this standard.
You would have to have cryogenically frozen the power from the early 2000s and put him back on the stage. Littler here to wrap it up in scintillating style. Double 10. And Luke Littler in sensational style has routed Michael Smith, a man who become his Premier League nemesis, winning 4 out of 5 against the New, and he's just tore him apart here in Aberdeen, averaging 110.10. A blistering battering of the bully boy by the New.
There's a lot of knocks he took. Not qualifying for, or it is qualification for the World Cup. Now, you can't do that, Rob.
22.
That last one wasn't very good either.
76.
Utter filth from Rob Cross. Double 4. Oh, world number 1 doesn't take his chance, and I don't think he's very happy with himself.
That was not thrown well. That was lobbed, and he knows it. The double 8 was a good dart. The double 4 wasn't. Still shaking his head. Is that awkward for Rob? Well, it was. Oh, wow. Look, we said about timing, we said about luck. That is hit the flight and gone in. But it's not really using a marker because he come from the other side. But you need that. It happens in darts all the time. And hopefully Gerwyn Price is in Leeds and not Aberdeen. Oh. Not gonna happen.
129.
Not a bad second prize now. Now, these are the shots that Rob Cross was taking out quite regularly against MVG, keeping him at bay. He'll only get 1 dart at double top, and that's assuming he gets the single number. That's the easy bit.
42.
Tricky bit eludes him.
Yeah. When he's playing poorly, Dan, that doesn't get there. That says a lot to me about Rob. The timing's good. The timing of his action is decent. He's done well here, Luke Humphries, because he would have felt that everything was going against him. Cause maybe not attack, but a bit protect. I don't know. But this is still
170.
This is still a kind of tough game to call for me.
147.
I'm not seeing that either is better than the other. It's just it's going to be a timing thing. Who's going to do the right thing or the wrong thing?
Double 8. Oh, that's just missed outside. Luke Humphries even had another look at it.
Yeah.
Still didn't it?
Big 20. Rob Cross always attacks. He does not throw soft darts.
20.
You can see what he's trying to do.
16.
Moved over to the left, tried to go over the top into the top bit of that double 16 bet. He couldn't hit.
Oh.
Luke Humphries can't either, and that is a look of resignation that suggests he believes the game is going to slip away.
He can't believe his, I'm going to say, luck. He's missed the double, but the way he's been all around it and not in it, it felt like there's some kind of force field around that double 8, and there was a definite, I'm not going to call it nonchalance, it was a bit petulant to be fair, but it worked for him.
It was last week, wasn't quite enough to go all the way to his first nightly win. Might be tonight.
Careful.
140. Robbie require 148.
The 18s, is that the route? It was, but he couldn't produce it.
62.
Well, to make Rob Cross serve it out at least. Double 10. How edgy is this getting?
20.
The first dart was not a bad dart at double 10. It just didn't go in.
Robbie require 86.
Treble 18 for double 16 for Rob Cross to beat the world champion. He'll stay on that segment. And that leaves the bullseye. Match dart, Rob Cross.
61. Luke, you require 20.
The 5-4. Cracking dart. There's just a, I remember saying this when Luke Humphries was playing just a month or so ago. There was no drama.
Not even steady, better than steady. Solid, rock solid.
This has been good. This is a tough game to beat. Of course, you put in a 105, 110,
51.
it's likely you win. But it's going to take a good game to win this. Oh! Wow. You mentioned the little tap on the shoulder. That was a shove.
All of a sudden, Rob Cross needs to hit this. That wasn't a good one. That one was better, but he does not take his chance, and as Luke Humphries catapulted himself back into contention.
Double 8. That was a cracking dart. Remember when he threw those 3 good darts at it and it didn't go in? As he went for that, I can assure you he's thinking, come on this time.
Great dart. Couldn't follow it with another, but he is first to a finish. Now can Luke Humphries put together 2 brilliant visits back to back again? Oh my word.
Please.
He might pull 2 legs out the fire here to win this match.
Yeah. Another. Oh, he takes his time on dart 2 this time. 72 if he gets a crack.
It's a big if now. Matchstar Humphries. Oh, world number 1. He has survived 3 for the match. He has just had 1 for the match himself, and he should have to survive at least 1 more.
For the way he's felt here, Luke Humphries, to even give himself a poke, has done some real hard work. Is it all going to come to nothing? Oh dear, who loves double 3? Do you, Roberto? Yes, you do! Rob Cross beats the world champ, world number 1. Luke Humphries by 6 legs to 5. That was a fascinating game. It really was, but it's not going to be Luke and Luke in the final. Rob Cross and Luke Humphries at a double 16 to beat Rob Cross. So they've not found it so easy to get to where they are this evening.
Well, Cross managed to find a way to defeat Van Gerwen, an opponent who averaged 108.
Yeah.
Extraordinary.
The MVG's not been playing well, and when he plays well, he's still finding a way to get beat. Double 12 now. That is simple. That's a little 14 dart. He was to win this match, Luke Littler. He would be 8 points clear of second place Luke Humphries, who would then need 2 weekly wins, really, and hoping Luke Littler doesn't get another point. This would more or less sew up.
Yeah,
not 100%, but it's more or less.
Out on league leaders prize, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
It's more or less all over. This leg here, double 19, if he goes straight at it, is to take the lead for the first time in this Aberdeen final.
Splitting.
Or 16 for Roberto. Skews away to the left. And that's it. And he adjusts perfectly, and he enjoyed it. He enjoyed constructing the finish with the second dart. Line unplayable, averaged 110. And now dropping back down to 96.5 here. But they're human beings. They don't do the same thing every match. If they did, exactly, there would be any point in playing the matches.
Yeah. It's been said time and time again, they're not robots. And when you add in the other equation, Roderick darts is difficult.
Littler here, looked like a machine against Robot Cross. Oh, and that's a lovely double top. And he's starting to give it some with the celebrations now. I wonder if that's just literally how he feels, or is this a conscious? He didn't lay a glove on Littler and averaged 100. But I'll tell you what, he's in danger of losing his throw again here. That keeps him in it until some tune, because it leaves the level ton. Littler 1-2-3, 54 for the bullseye. He's missed that quite a lot tonight, actually, in fairness. It's about the one thing he has missed a lot.
Yeah. May go 48 or tops.
6, bigger one, 25.
Used to be a 48 machine, but now he can hit tops. He doesn't mind leaving it. And we know how good Luke Littler is at 20, and he gets it. And he's up to 25 in the world.
93.
Well, it took until week 9 for Luke the Nuke to land his first nightly prize. That was in Belfast, and now he's just 3 legs away of making it 4 nightly wins in 6 outings.
Yes.
Quite the streak.
98.
And he went back-to-back, didn't he? Weeks 9 and 10.
He did.
In 13.
Then runner up the next week in week 11.
Oh,
It's not in, is it? No.
88.
214s.
28.
Rob Cross to break and level.
got to move. Has to move. Oh, what a dart that was. The accuracy.
Defiance from Rob Cross, because
Tops left. Wow, he threw that with a bit of venom, looking to squeeze it in, couldn't quite do so. What pressure is that 80 going to be under?
enough now.
Yeah.
One treble just made it enough. Two would have made it very interesting. Littler, though, with the poke at 80, it's going to have to be another single for the double, and missing makes him very vulnerable. Double 10, and Littler takes out 80. Now, with most players, you'd call that an accident, but with Littler's penchant for double 10, I'd say that he threw that high, not worried at all if it went in double 20.
Yeah, if he wins, I'll ask him.
It wouldn't surprise if he said, yeah, I was happy to see the double rather than the single.
Or he went for it.
Yeah, or he went for it, but he couldn't afford to miss over the top, could he? Oh, now he's not missing now. And in a couple of visits, he can turn this tie around, and he has done. Went out on 80 with Cross waiting on a three-figure combination outshot, and then Littler's opening salvo in the ninth is a max.
This is just a quality game. Absolute brilliant from both.
He had a 9 darter, as I said, on the Euro Tour against Rob Cross. He's had 9 darters all over the world. Wigan, Bahrain. Can he add Aberdeen to the catalogue of 9 dart legs? And one in the Premier League. Taylor had one here 12 years ago. Treble 19. Gets 7/9 of the way there. And like most Ace Arrowsmiths, once he gets that far, you expect him to nail it, don't you?
Yes.
Like Taylor and Van Gilde, you expected him to finish the job, and I expected Littler to take that out. Now that might seem a bit optimistic, but with this guy, you're never surprised when he hits them. Double 10. Well, I'm surprised when he missed double 10. He doesn't miss it very often. And now he's going to have to wait and see what pressure is on the remaining 20.
And again, the fact that this is against throw really hurts Rob Cross. Really hurts Rob Cross. Now he's throwing to win his 4th week of this year's Premier League.
For Luke Littler, but 3 9-dart legs.
Look at it.
Another maximum. That is maximum number 6.
Look at this. Look. Look at my follow through. Look how good I am. Plumage alert. Just comfortable. Comfortable, showing the world that he is an absolute darting phenom. Got the swagger of MVG when he was a teenager, and look what he went on to do.
96. 24.
Well, he's really strutting his stuff in every sense now. Bullseye to wrap it up.
99.
Well, the cork goes back in the bottle for now, but it may not be too long before he's spraying champagne metaphorically all over the stage here in Aberdeen to signify another nightly round, unless Rob Crosswain can hit this 1-2-6.
Oh, what a dart. He's hit this before this evening. Double six. What an effort. What an effort.
And will it end on double 10? Littler's dead. He wants double 10 for the title in Aberdeen, and Luke Littler is the ace in Aberdeen, and he makes it 4 nightly wins in 6 weeks in the Premier League to all but seal the deal to be the league leader going into the playoffs at the O2.